Hello, welcome back to another episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yes, my voice is really raw. If you haven't seen any of my other videos or visited my community tab, a couple of weeks ago I got COVID and I've mostly recovered from that, but I've had a fairly bad cough and it's lingering and it's wreaked havoc on my poor vocal cords. So my voice is pretty rough. I'm really sorry about that. I am doing all the things to make it better as quickly as possible, but it's really just lingering. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Finally. So, the last couple of Dreamlight Valley episodes and the next, several episodes were all recorded back in July or early August, and I got distracted by homeschool related stuff, and I just didn't get around to editing and uploading all this stuff as quickly as I had wanted. Now I'm trying to get through all of these episodes so that we can do at least a couple of Halloween fall episodes before October 31st. So this is when I redecorated Dazzle Beach, and I think it turned out really nice. I like it in the end. I will acknowledge that my redecorations do tend to be a little sparse, if you will, but there are a couple of really good reasons for that. One, there is a max items allowed in the entirety of the valley. And what that means is you're only allowed to place so many placeable items before the game says, nope, you're out of items and you cannot put anything else in the valley. I hope that they increase that level over time, especially since they sound like they're planning on adding new biomes down the road. But for now, the limit seems fairly small considering how many characters and items they have and want to continue to add. And the other issue is space for houses. Houses in this game are huge, which makes sense. I mean, they have to be somewhat to scale of the characters or it would look weird. But the valley itself is kind of small, so the houses take up an enormous amount of space. And while we don't have a ton of characters right now, we do have enough that it will still start filling up the valley very, very quickly. In fact, they just recently added Belle and the Beast and their castle. So, we're going to need quite a big space for that. I'm thinking the Forest of Valor, but then there's also Eric and his castle. I thought he was going to have a ship. When I redid Dazzle Beach, I left a big blank space out here for a ship because I thought Eric's house was going to be a ship. It is not. It is a castle. So now we have to make space for that somewhere, maybe in the meadow, potentially. I don't even know where we're going to put Eric, honestly. But we don't have too many more characters to add. Their houses are just really big. That's why I leave a lot of blank space. I did struggle with the beach more than I did with the meadow, just because it is weirdly open space and it doesn't, there isn't any one spot that makes the most sense to put things like Moana's boat and Goofy's market stall. I guess I could have put Goofy's market stall over by the main stairs, but I felt like that would be too close to his meadow market stall and his the swamp, the glade market stall. I kind of want to spread the market stalls and the wells out so that they're not all in one small area and we have to run a long ways to get to other parts of the valley. Does that make sense? Like in this corner right here that you're looking at right now, if I put all 3 wells and all 3 market stalls for the meadow, the beach, and the glade right in that corner, then there's a huge area of glade and beach that are not really accessible. What would I say? They're a long ways away. So if we like use the well to teleport, we're still going to be running a very long distance to get to the other side of the beach. Does that make sense? So my idea is to kind of put these things so that they're covering the most area possible without overlap. Oh my God. I feel like COVID ate my brain. And I was terrible at explaining things before, but now I am just, it's virtually impossible. I hope you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Think of it like a sprinkler system. You're not going to pile all of your sprinklers in one corner of your yard because then half of your yard will not get watered. You're going to spread them out so that the water is distributed evenly. I hope that made more sense. But yeah, the beach was also more trouble for me because a lot of the houses that we have so far are water houses. I guess technically Ariel's could have been on the sand. Maybe. Could it have been? I don't remember now if you can place Ariel's on the sand or not, but I do know that while I was doing this, oh, sorry, I smacked my hands together right by the microphone. I hope that wasn't really loud. Anyways, Ariel's house was glitched at the time of me doing this. The sand underneath of her castle did not show up. It was not there. So her very beautiful rainbowy castle was kind of floating above the water, and I thought it was supposed to be that way, or rather I thought it was supposed to be in the water more and the floating above was the glitch. I did not realize there was supposed to be sand under there, which is why I kept trying to put her like way out in the water. So that they did fix that maybe about a week or so after I initially recorded this video. So the castle itself looks better now, but it does kind of look weird where I put it because it's this pile of sand kind of jutting out into the water, and it just doesn't look right or make sense where it's at. So I haven't yet, but I might move Ariel's castle in the future. Oh, I am so sorry about my voice. And here in a minute, after I finally sort out where I want all the trees and shrubs and all that kind of stuff, I do kind of make a little bit of a pattern out of and separate the coconut and banana trees. It was supposed to kind of look like they were lining the edge of the beach where the beach meets the grass and leaving a pathway open to the cave and the pillar in that back corner. I kind of left that back corner open because there's a rock that you can get gems from back there. I don't know if I love the way I set that area up. I like the way that I put the banana and coconut trees and leave that nice little path to the cave. But having Moana's house facing the beach and then kind of cutting that little back corner off is a little bit weird. That's another thing I might change in the future. But oh, I forgot about this part. Yeah, I did some custom designed beach towels and umbrellas. I did this one. I don't remember. I think this one might be the candy one. I didn't show me doing the strawberry one. So there's a pink one already placed, I believe, that has strawberries on it. Initially, I wanted this one to be like some other summery kind of thing, but I couldn't get any of my other ideas to work. And while I was doing this, they had announced that Vanilla Bee was coming to the valley. So I thought, we'll do one strawberry one, which you can see now on the upper part of the screen, and we'll do one candy one. Those seem like perfect colors and perfect, like beach themes. They're very cute, very summery. At least I felt that they were. So that's what I ended up going with. I'm gonna be honest, like the strawberry one is okay, but I don't love the candy one. I might go back and change that in the future. I might leave the strawberry one. I don't know. I like the pink and the green. I just don't love the patterns that I put on them. And then with these, I made them very vibrant, bold, red, yellow, and blue, which you'll see in a minute here. I don't know if it makes it into this video. I don't think it does, but I did later go back and make it pink, light blue, and like a creamy pastel yellow, just because these were so bold and they didn't really fit in with the aesthetic and the style that I was going with for my Dazzle Beach. Do I kind of regret that now, looking at it from like a couple months later? Yeah, maybe a little bit. But also later on, when you see the new colors also work really well. So it's like one of those things where you just both kind of end up working and you just got to kind of choose one and stick with it. And then here I am just finishing the quest, talking to Scrooge, and now here is the little walkthrough of how the beach looked immediately after finishing it. Again, it has changed a little bit since then. There were some parts of the pathway here, like that piece right there that was missing. I did go back and fix those later. I might have added a couple of more things here and there. I think I added a small seashell next to Moana's house. I still have not done anything with this area. I'm waiting to get rid of the ice, and then I'll fix this little area up a little bit better. But yeah, everything else, I think, is pretty much the way I've left it. That looks better now with the sand under it. Oh, I did move Moana's boat. I moved Moana's boat to be kind of lengthwise against the edge of the beach. You'll see in future videos. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really terrible speed build, and you were able to get through it even with my voice. If you did enjoy this video, if you are enjoying this series, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate you for watching. Bye!